Hey, welcome back to our Hungry Adventures. Guys, today we're heading to Pokhara, which is probably the second most popular city in Nepal. It is located in about 200 kilometers away from Kathmandu, less than 200 kilometers. However, because the road is pretty narrow and there are many buses, many trucks, sometimes there are traffic jams, the ride itself might take from 7 to 12 hours. For this reason, I've chosen probably the most luxurious bus available. The ticket costs 1,500 Nepali rupees. Namaste. There will be a few stops on the way for breakfast and for lunch, and it's going to be a pretty scenic ride. So I'm very excited about this trip. And I'm inviting you, wake up! And I'm inviting you to join me at this hungry adventure. Let's go. Namaste. Yeah. I'm ready. Are you ready? It's 8:30 a.m. and this is our first stop to get some coffee, to get some food and to visit toilet. I don't want to drink coffee because I don't know when there will be the next stop for toilet. There is no toilet on board, of course. However, yeah, I can grab some food here. Guys, we're supposed to see mountains from this area. This is supposed to be a very scenic ride. However, I'm traveling to Nepal in March. And the weather is kind of tricky. As you see, everything is covered with this fog. Everything's kind of cloudy, and yesterday it was raining, and it will be raining almost every day till the end of March. So I'm not sure my trekking activities are possible. I mean, of course they are possible, but they might be just not that fun as I want it to be. So probably I'm gonna have to come to Nepal again in October, probably, when the weather will be much better, when the air is going to be clear, when the sky is going to be clear. Let's see what food they got here. This is chow mein, right?
Yeah, chow mein.
Okay.
This one fried noodles.
Okay.
Chickpeas pasta.
Chickpeas, pasta, potatoes, and dal.
This is like curry. Bean.
So the stop is only like 5-10 minutes just for toilet, but in a couple hours there will be another stop for lunch. Another break. 25 minutes this time. Feel terribly sleepy. Everyone feels terribly sleepy. Probably now we're gonna grab some food and sleep. My brain is not working that early. Namaste, sir. How much is the lunch?
400.
400? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. 400 Nepali rupee, which is 100 baht. Is it chicken? Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, please. If you can.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I had more hands.
You need another one.
Yeah, just a little bit.
More?
Thank you, sir. All right. And this is probably vegetable curry. All right. This is called papat, right? Okay. Pretty delicious for a bus stop restaurant. I like it. Only just beginning of the way. How long? Yeah. We spent only 3.5 hours in the bus, and it's gonna be around 5 hours more if we are lucky. But with this food, I can survive these 5 hours. It was fast but delicious. All right, 5 more hours. Susu-Mickey. Another quick break, probably 5 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with the sky, with the air. The road is under construction, there are many fires, farmers are burning something. So visibility is really poor. I can't even see the hills in front of us. I really hope that it will be a bit different in Pokhara. Because here, I don't know, I think walking outdoors without mask won't be really good for your health. Just take a look how dusty it is. Nine hours in the bus, not that bad. So, as always, at any bus station, there are many taxi drivers.
Yeah, many.
But you never have to accept the first offer.
Please come.
Please come. Where are you going? I'm going to Koh Samui. Welcome to beautiful Pokhara, guys. We continue this video 24 hours later because it was raining pretty hard last night, last evening, and I can hear the thunderstorm again, which means it will be raining again in 1 hour or so. I can hear rain is coming, and I've checked the weather forecast, and it says that it will be raining almost every day till the end of the March, till the end of this month, which means all my plans go to hell, unfortunately. Anyway, guys, let's take a walk to Phewa Lake, the most popular lake of Nepal and the second largest freshwater lake of Nepal. We'll see how local people live. We'll meet a couple strangers. Strangers. We'll take a stroll along the lakeside. Can you hear the thunder? Let's hurry up. Another day, amazing weather.
Yeah, raining.
All right, the first drops. The rain, it's raining, guys. But you know, it is my thing, because every time when I travel somewhere, even if it's not rainy season, if it's not monsoon season, if it's not supposed to be raining there, it will be raining, because rain is always following me. This is the thing. All right, let's improvise. Something tells me it's gonna be really bad in just 30 minutes. Wow. Maybe this is some sort of art installation, an object of art. It reminds me what's happening in my head from 10 p.m. till midnight. The weather is much better today, at least for now, 9 o'clock in the morning. Wait. Namaste. By the way, I'm staying in a place called Bailey Guest House. One night here cost $14 US. Pretty basic, pretty simple guest house. Small rooms, there is just bed, small table, couple sockets, shower and toilet. But it is really conveniently located close to the lakeside, and you won't find, and it's extremely clean and quiet. And in this area, most of the hotels and guest houses, if they've got view, they are a little bit more pricey. And I don't need anything more than bed and shower. All right, let's use this sunshine and explore the surroundings. Woohoo! And this is the hill which was invisible yesterday. Over there on the top there is Sarangkot village, where you can enjoy paragliding, beautiful sunsets, and there is actually a new cable car which can bring you to the top. However, to me, before we continue this adventure, we need to find some coffee. Of course, delicious Nepalese coffee. Namaste. He's very hungry, thirsty. Yeah, it's quite hot today. There are lots of restaurants, lots of coffee shops in this area, many guest houses, because Lakeside is the most popular area in Pokhara. So we can jump at any coffee shop here, but I've got my special place. Are you the one who was barking all night, huh? I know it was you. Namaste. Wow. So many tattoos.
Yeah, these are all my works.
Looks great.
Yeah, I make these tattoos.
So many people come to Pokhara, they do tattoo here.
Yes.
Really?
Because Nepal is like cheap price for tattoos, no?
Uh-huh.
So come here and they want to make tattoos.
This skull, how much to make like this size and this type of work?
Same this type of work and this size.
Yeah.
It's like around $300.
$300.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because there's like lots of details, no?
Mm-hmm.
So it's take time also. It's
Of course.
It takes like 8 to 10 hours.
8 to 10 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got nice doggy.
Yeah, it's good.
Is it your friend sleeping outside?
What's your name on YouTube?
Can I pet him?
Yeah. Kuku.
Pleasure meeting you, brother.
Yeah.
Hope you succeed with your business, and
Yeah.
I gotta go find some coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
Put some videos of our hairstyle.
Okay.
Yeah, I see you this evening.
I was just checking the footage, and a gentleman said, "Oh, are you a vlogger? Please promote my shop. Come inside, come inside." It's very interesting and very nice when you walk in Nepal, no matter where. People are very friendly. Everyone is willing to talk to you, to ask what you're doing here, where are you going to, do you need any recommendation, any advice? You need coffee? Okay, I will recommend you a nice shop. Do you need food? Okay, I will recommend you a nice restaurant. This is what makes you feel like home here. Even though it is a completely different culture, and yet you feel this friendliness of people. Namaste. Can I have Americano double shot, please? This is the coffee, guys. So it's roasted in Pokhara. So the farm is located in Sangkwasaba. All right. And the first cup of coffee is the most delicious, is the most precious. Wow, the smell. Beautiful. By the way, there are so many bikes here in Nepal. I don't know the majority of brands except Royal Enfields and Pulsars. Of course, everybody knows Royal Enfield. It's a legend of India. I want to have Royal Enfield myself, Himalayan. Maybe once I come back to Thailand, I'll buy one. Because every time they're passing by, I just open my mouth and keep staring at them. And here, this is the sound. Beautiful. And there are Pulsars. Pulsars are also, if I remember right, are Indian bikes. I rode Pulsar 3 years ago in Nepal, and it is pretty reliable and probably not expensive. And there are many different bikes, maybe from India, many from China. So just like in many other countries of Southeast Asia, or just Asia, probably Nepal is not Southeast Asia. And just like in many other countries of this region, motorbike is the part of your life, is the part of your lifestyle. Another Royal Enfield and beautiful sound. I love it. Probably this is coffee kicking me in the head, making me happier. All right, let's go to the Disneyland. Guys, here's the Disneyland, and these are the best taxi drivers in Pokhara. Not unfortunately, I woke up early today, and the Disneyland will be open almost in the afternoon time, 11:55, which is why we need to roam around and see something else, or maybe come back later in the evening. But if you need the best taxi in Pokhara, look for this gentleman. This is your car, right?
Yeah.
Suzuki Maruti.
Yeah.
One of the most popular cars, taxi cars in Nepal, because you can see it literally everywhere. And even though if you think this car is small and not reliable, it's like Jeep, it's like Land Cruiser, like Fortuner. It can ride literally everywhere. Off-road, not a problem, sir. 1,000 rupee, we go off-road. All right. Okay, pleasure meeting you. Have a good day. Have a good day. Let's go to the lake.
Are you a YouTuber or something?
Yeah.
Really?
I walk with camera. What else can I do?
I'm so curious. Yeah, I'm actually, come on, let's walk.
All right.
I'm actually looking for a YouTuber. We have a new spa. Have
Uh-huh.
you heard about spa?
Uh-huh.
And we'd like to invite you for a free massage and give you some good reviews.
Oh, I see. Are you local?
I am not, but I own the spa.
Ah, really? So you live in Nepal?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Where are you from?
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Ah. Namaste.
This is
Hello.
8,000 square feet here.
8,000 square feet? Ah, feet. Namaste. Namaste.
Sales and marketing.
Uh-huh. You're very beautiful.
I met him on the street and I told him you should come to the spa. So we're offering you a full body massage, jacuzzi, sauna. You can choose and do some
Okay, okay.
YouTube about
Can I
it.
come back in the evening?
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Because if I just had 2 double Americano, so I just can't relax. I need to have an active day.
Come back in the evening, we'll book you in for that time.
Uh-huh.
But let me just show you around.
All right, all right. Guys, you probably cannot hear it, but there is a really nice soundtrack, some ambient music, like
This aroma.
It's like a sound healing, you know, when you take a massage so you can feel relief and relax.
wow.
It's an open sound. And we have lemongrass incense. Lake view.
Wow. Smells delicious.
Ground floor.
Okay, they booked me 7 p.m., so I gotta come back later in the evening. I can't miss this opportunity, guys, to try a real Nepali spa, Nepali massage. What is it? Quite curious about it. And since we came to this area, let me show you my new favorite restaurant in Pokhara. It is located a bit away from the main Lakeside Strait, but I have a rule. If you want to find delicious local food, you need to stay away from tourist attraction, from major tourist routes, which is why, hello, which is why we're walking away, not far, but it's a pure gem, trust me. Namaste. Namaste. Oh, you're so cute and friendly. Nepali dog and your friend too. Fresh Living Food Juice Center, Lakeside, Pokhara. You make juice? Ah. Can you recommend me the most delicious juice, please?
No?
Yeah.
Me.
Maybe just 5-minute walk from the main road, from the lakeside, and here this is lovely quiet area. I wanted to stay here at first, but then decided to stay close to the Disneyland. I really want to visit Disneyland, Pokhara Disneyland. We'll come back there later. So here in this area I found this lovely fresh juice center, and my restaurant is located in just 50 meters more in this direction, but let's try the juice first. Very sweet lady. Oh, smell is amazing. Very nice smell. Beautiful color.
This. No sugar, no water.
No sugar, no water. Amazing. 100% natural.
Nurture.
And even beautiful straw. Wow. Sweet and sour, but more sweet. Very tasty. And no ice. Real fruit.
No water, no sugar, no ice.
Wow. How much is it?
200.
200. 200.
200.
So it's just like around 50 baht. Probably around $1.50 US. Wow. Oh, some extra. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm moving to Nepal. I'm moving to Pokhara. Bye bye. Bye bye. Dhanyabad. 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 Swagatam means thank you and you're welcome. All right. Let's go grab our breakfast, our lunch. And this is my favorite restaurant. Namaste. Namaste. Open? Okay, okay. What Nepali people eat for breakfast? Like Nepali people, what Nepali people eat for?
Some people eat bread.
Okay. I think I want to order Jhol Momo.
Momo.
This is it, guys. This is the legend. I tried it yesterday for the very first time and it was just so amazing. And this place is my new favorite restaurant here in Pokhara. Jhol Momo is basically same as regular steam momo, like steamed dumplings. However, they are served with this soupy foundation which consists of tomatoes, garlic, onion, chili, and so on, and local spices. And it is amazingly delicious, and it is slightly spicy. And I'm just in love with it. Wow. And I tried momo in various places around Nepal. In Kathmandu, in Pokhara, in Nagarkot. And in my opinion, these are the best. The meat is so tender, they are so soft and amazingly delicious. I think I can eat 30 of them. I can try at least. Wow. Jhol Momo are simply amazing. Hot. Beautiful. All right, I'm finally full. Let's finally take a walk to the Phewa Lake. Namaste. This is it, the legendary Phewa Lake, the second largest freshwater lake in Nepal, if I remember right. There are many boats, and you can rent a boat and pedal yourself, or you can pay some money and hire a driver. But it's pretty hot in the afternoon time. It's cold in the evening and it's hot in the afternoon time, which is why you have to switch between shorts and pants, between t-shirt and jacket. But it is worth it. How much does it cost? very lively here. Wow, I feel resort vibes in this area. This is the promenade along the Lakeside Road. Here's the lake. And Lakeside Road over there. There are many restaurants, many bars, many local promoters inviting you to try delicious food here. Prices might be slightly higher than on the main road, than in the city. I must say, sir, thank you very much. But you will enjoy the vibe, this resort atmosphere, if you come to Nepal for holidays, not to run around with camera looking for interesting scenes. Then yeah, you can just come here and chill, sit in a restaurant, enjoy the view, enjoy people sweating in boats, paddling around, or visit local temple located on the small island called Dal Bhat temple, if I remember right. It's beautiful here, especially in the evening time. Sometimes there are balloons, hot air balloons flying in the sky, or beginning their journey here from the lakeside. So if you're lucky, you can see them. Usually around early morning or late afternoon time. Very beautiful area, Phewa Lake. One of the most popular photography spots here, for a reason. Sometimes when it's not foggy, you can see beautiful mountains from here, but not in March, probably. Oh, tattoo?
Writing your fiancé name and your girlfriend name.
It's like temporary,
Yes.
temporarily.
This one is stay for 1 month.
1 month?
Yeah, 1 month. After 1 month it's gone, you know. Because
Mr. Prakash?
Yes.
Okay, pleasure meeting you.
You see the color is dry, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now it's dry, and after 3 hours we can wash, and this one is stay for 1 month, you know.
Really? One
Yeah,
month?
This one is 1 month study.
That's amazing.
Too much loving temporary wife. No temporary life, forever life.
But it's okay. You can try, and then you can make one forever.
Yeah, forever. You can see my designs, sir. If you want, we can also make, you know. It's very cheap here, not so expensive for you, you know.
It's okay. I have one that stay with me forever, and I'm still not sure should I've done it or not.
We have a lot of design for them.
Nice. You're very talented. Very beautiful letters.
Forever wife name, no?
This one is forever.
Forever. We're not going, you know, maybe
Ruchi.
Ruchi.
Is it your name or your wife?
My wife. Yeah.
Your wife. Your wife is with you forever. Okay, pleasure meeting you, gentlemen. Have a nice day. But it's good that I travel alone and that I don't have a wife. Otherwise, I would have to sit here and make a tattoo. Maybe even one forever. Jennifer Lopez or Angelina Jolie. Namaste.
We come from
Russia.
Russia.
Yeah.
From Tibet.
Tibet. Wow.
You look something? Trita?
From Nepalese side or from Chinese side?
Yeah, Chinese. Before my country, Tibet.
Tibet.
Now coming China.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ah. But you stay in Pokhara.
Yeah, 1950 my country problem China. I come here very long time. I like my country, no democracy. Tibet big problem.
I know. How many years you've been living in Nepal?
I here 54.
54 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very long time.
Wow. Yeah, more than my life.
Yeah.
Do you make bracelets?
Yeah.
Can I see? You do all alone? Only you? Only you?
No, family. big
Family. Ah, you stay with family here.
Yeah.
Ah,
Grandchild.
Grinchal,
Yeah. Going to school. 2 daughters.
two daughter.
One son, grandchild.
Grinchal,
Yeah.
name of your son.
Yeah, son.
Grinchal. Nice.
no problem. Color no changing.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
400.
400.
Okay, okay. Please.
Thank you. Yo, those
Cinnamon roll,
Cinnamon roll. I feel the smell cinnamon.
cinnamon, then chocolate,
Wow.
apple, full
How much? How much?
100 rupees.
100 rupee.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I just finished eating momo. I feel full, but looks very delicious. Did you cook yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, can I buy cinnamon roll? Do you have some bag?
Yeah.
I put in my backpack. Okay, I eat later. I need your help. I need your help, sir, because
Cinnamon roll.
one hand is busy, your hand is busy.
Okay.
Okay.
Cinnamon rolls.
Oh, oi. 100 rupee, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Still hot. You just cooked,
Just
just finished. Where do you cook? Somewhere here?
yeah. I go there.
Ah,
15 minutes inside.
nice. Very fresh.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Tukchi che. Tukchi che. Tibetan language. Tukchi che means good luck. Okay. Tukchi che for you too. Thank you. Very beautiful. 400 Nepali rupee is 100 Thai baht, which is, what is it? $2.50. A little bit more than $2 US. Oh. What is nice about being here and walking around? You walk, this is a tourist attraction, yeah, there is Dal Bhat temple, there are many boats, many tourist services. However, all these promoters, they are not, let's say, don't abuse you. They are gentle, they are polite, and you feel very comfortable here. Not like Mr. Buy this, Mr. Buy that. They are suggesting you something, and in majority of cases, the things are nice. Beautiful bracelets, nice sellers. A nice gentleman is selling this bakery, which is still hot and smells amazingly tasty, but I feel pretty full after eating momo. Nice visitors everywhere. Wow. Very lovely city, Pokhara, especially when it's not raining. Namaste.
How are you, sir?
Good, good, thank you very much. ₹10 for jacket, which is 2.5 baht, probably half cent or 1 cent. Okay, someone was eating too much momo. Too much momo and too much Dal Bhat. Pay now? Pay there? Okay. Do, 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 do. All right. All passengers on board and our Titanic is leaving the port, and we're heading to the island where Dal Bhat temple is located. Hopefully we have different faith than Titanic. I don't want to be Leonardo. Helicopter is coming. There is a new international airport right behind the lake, which is why this is a no-flight zone for my drone. But maybe in the next episode I will get away from here. This pigeon is the boss. Just look at him, what he is doing here. How brave, how strong is his spirit to eat his food without paying money. How do we go back? I don't want to swim today. Do you? Probably I'm not gonna make it on this boat. Maybe tomorrow. Right, another boat is coming. Let's try, let's try. It's okay. At least it's not raining. If it's not raining, then it's not really a problem. Thank you so much. Oy. Heavy man, eating too much Momo, too much Dal Bhat. Face this here. Okay. Hop. This boat is a little bit bigger. So nice of them. They allowed me to sit in the middle. Mr. Momo. Mr. Momo. Okay. Hooray. We're back on the mainland. Let's return the life jacket and continue exploring Pokhara. Thank you very much. Oops, Ferris wheels is closed. They have removed all of the cabins. It was the fastest spinning Ferris wheel I've ever seen in my life. It was spinning like crazy, but unfortunately it's closed, right? When will you open again?
After 10 days.
Ah, really? So it's like a few months. I see, I see. It was amazing. 3 years ago I saw it was spinning spinning like crazy. I was scared to try, but now I'm willing to try, but unfortunately it's closed for maintenance. Wow. Okay, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Okay. This is the end of Disneyland for me. somewhere on the hill there is a monastery with probably amazing view over the Phewa Lake. I don't know is it closed or not, but we can explore, or at least we can try. It's not that far from the main road, from the Lakeside road. Besides, this is the thing that you do in Nepal. You walk up, you walk down. Am I right? Stunning sunset over Phewa Lake. Looks amazing. We're really lucky that it's not raining now. Guys, I went back to my room to take shower, to change my underwear, to change t-shirt, because I don't want to go to the spa center and smell like a horse. Anyway, yeah, by the way, this is the terrace. All people staying here or all customers of this guest house can come here at any time. There is no lift though, but we're in Nepal. You are supposed to walk here a lot. So this is the terrace on 6th floor or on 7th floor, and the view is fantastic. Wow, just mesmerizing. Anyway guys, the sun is hidden behind the hills, which means it's time to find dinner and then enjoy Nepali massage. Let's go.
Hello again. Welcome back.
Yeah, I come to eat dinner.
Yes, please.
Guys, please forgive me, but I brought you to the same restaurant we visited this morning. And I gotta apologize, but I will be eating Dal Bhat 2 times in the same episode. But please forgive me, this is Dal Bhat, come on. And the thing is that as soon as you found your favorite restaurant, especially if this place is away from tourist routes, away from tourist attractions, and if people owning this place, it is a family and they cook homemade food, and it is a really homemade food, you will be coming to this place again and again and again, because they will be treating you like a family or at least like a friend. You will enjoy the ambience and of course amazingly delicious food. These smells, this flavor is just I can't wait. Dal Bhat. This looks just fantastic. Guys, there is a thing about Dal Bhat. It's beautiful and there are spoons, there are forks. However, Nepali people eat this dish with right hand, is it correct? And now I will be learning how Nepali people eat, how local people eat Dal Bhat, and I will try it for the very first time to eat Dal Bhat with my hand.
Please be careful, it's a bit hot. First of all, you do have to mix rice.
A bit flat?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a bit hot, please be careful. Okay, now let's mix that dal.
Dal.
Yes.
So we put dal
Yeah.
somewhere here. Wow.
It's a bit hot.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's hot.
Be careful.
Okay. Just in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
All
Add
right.
a bit more.
A little bit more in the middle. All right. What's next?
Add a bit more. Kind of pour it almost.
Ah, really?
Like it. Yeah, let's eat it with bare hands. Okay.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's a bit hot.
It's really hot. Okay. So we mix it all together with rice.
Yeah.
It's very hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. Add some curries. Here is the veg curry. If you want to add, it's add it too.
Add with hand or with spoon?
Anything
Like that?
you
Like this?
Yeah. With spoon, anything you want.
All right. Mix again. Vegetable
Yes,
curry.
squeeze that potatoes.
Squeezed potato.
Yeah. So that it will give you a bit flavor.
I think I gotta go to the hospital because my fingers burn. So we need to make some kind of mixture of rice, pickles, and vegetable curry. Is it correct?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm really enjoying this this process. It's probably for foreigners. It looks a bit strange, but I washed my hands, and it feels pretty normal when your fingers are already in your food. All right, what's next?
Okay, let's add that meat too. Yeah. You want me to help it?
It's okay.
Okay.
So should I just
Yeah.
really? All right.
Okay, okay.
Continue
Yeah,
mixing
yeah,
it.
Continue mixing it.
It's, the chicken is very hot. All right. A piece of chicken, piece of rice. For the very first time, together with you. Yeah, it's so much different. It's so much different.
You like it?
Yeah. It's so good. I didn't realize it can be so much different. I mean, eating with spoon and with fork. I mean, just with spoon and eating with hand with this traditional method when you're mixing all of the ingredients, this vegetable curry, chicken curry, tomato pickles. Wow. It's delicious. So what about other things
Yeah.
like greens, papat, and
This is a radish pickle.
radish pickle?
Yeah.
So how do we eat them?
Yeah, if you want, then you can mix it.
Just put inside and mix.
Yeah, yeah.
And this
Yeah,
also
yeah,
inside.
Yeah, inside.
All right, some greens inside and some pickles inside. Keep mixing everything together. Yeah, it's not that hot anymore.
It's a bit sour. That radish pickle is a bit sour.
It's pickle. Yeah, it's supposed to be sour. It's just a completely different dish. I mean, when you eat it this way,
Radish too. We call this
papat.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah.
Squeeze
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
All right, a little bit more work. Let's add some chicken.
Yeah. Let's add some chicken, some dal, some veg again.
Yeah. This is very interesting. All right. Very delicious dal bhat. Yeah. Wow. Thank you very much for explaining it to me.
Welcome.
Guys, it's just crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, it was amazing, guys. Jacuzzi straight? Yes. Okay. Namaste. Do you know where is jacuzzi? Yes, sir. Because I don't. It was just mind-blowing. I barely can stand on my feet. Luckily, my guest house is not that far, but I just don't want to leave. It was just majestic, yes. They asked me to write a review in the book. They've got a book, actual book. It was so difficult to find the right words because my brain's not working anymore. I feel so relaxed. It was so good. I didn't know anything about Nepali massage before, and they really use some unique techniques. And jacuzzi was just amazing. Wow. What's the name of the place? Les Spa, right here on the Lakeside road. Probably this is the experience, this is the relaxation people are looking for after a many days trek in Himalayas, after staying in cold guest houses and lodges in the mountains. Wow. And all of this stuff are just so cute and lovely. I want to come back right now. Alright guys, this was probably quite long episode and I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you want to see more episodes from Nepal, then you gotta smash the like button, you gotta write a comment because your actions are really important. Your comments, your likes. Share this video with your friends. The more active you are, the more active YouTube promotes this video, which means there will be more and more episodes from Nepal. So it's all it all depends on you. But I have really enjoyed these days, and it's not raining, amazingly. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next episode pretty soon. Bye bye. Okay, I'm going back to spa.